Peace to you, McKinley. Says you're saving lives. Look, contrary to popular belief, I actually am helping. Y'all may not like, once again, my delivery, whatever. You may not like that I'm holding women accountable, whatever. But I am helping. And we're going to continue to call out a lot of the destruction and the counterproductive behaviors, mentalities, so on and so forth, so that we can actually fix and resolve a lot of our issues. All right. So y'all go ahead, y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, and let's get into it. So today, you guys, first things first, I want to apologize for being a little bit late. Got a lot going on and I'm trying to get finished. But I think I'll get it finished in a timely fashion. But that's what kind of pushed me back. So thank you guys so much for your patience. Let's get into this. I think that it's very important for us to have this conversation to help women out, especially in the world that we live in today, where a lot of women don't want to gain an understanding of what men are dealing with or what we can do in an attempt to bridge a gap or gain an understanding, to make our relationships thrive and make them better and grow and be healthy and more balanced and fair. So today, you guys, I want to go ahead and put together this dope discussion and come up with 4 reasons why so many men do not trust women today. And I also want to take it a step further and go into what us women can do as far as making this something that can be a resolved issue. Now, let me start off by saying this. There are so many men that do not see the value, the perk, the benefit, the luxury, damn it, and being in a relationship when a lot of the women today, just to be honest, they really offer nothing. Ooh, I know. They really don't offer much of anything to a man, and then at the same time, they want to always reap all of the benefits of, what a man has to offer them. And so now what we're finding is a lot of men saying, you know what? I would rather be alone. I would rather be single. I would rather just sleep. And I know, and I don't encourage this, but just hear me out. I would rather just sleep around with women, consensually, of course. But as far as getting into an actual full-blown relationship to where I have to commit to this one woman, again, I see no great benefit in doing that. And that's the climate that we're dealing with today. And there's so many women out there that have a big issue with men taking on these attitudes or, conducting themselves in particular ways, because it's like, well, again, we still want to be able to reap all of the benefits of having a quote unquote good, providing, protecting, leading man. But we don't want to do what's necessary as women in order to not only obtain those men, but remain with those men. Okay. And one of the major factors into men wanting to leave relationships behind and not really take women seriously is because a lot of them do not trust us women. And it's rightfully so from what I see. Now, we can go into the different levels and layers and say, well, Danica, what about these men? These men. And look, I get it, ladies. There's things on both sides, once again, that need to be addressed and dealt with. All right. Yes, do what Confessions and Therapy put in that super chat and get these likes up, y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Yes, there's things that can be addressed on both ends. However, when is it going to be a time to where it's completely acceptable for women to hold each other accountable without all of the countering of, well, what about the men, and but they do this and but they do that? This is why I feel like my platform is so important, right? Because not a lot of women, and shout out to the ones that do, but not a lot of women are having these type of dialogues. Everybody wants to pander to us, right? Even women, right? You got men and women pandering to women. Everybody wants to pacify women and tell them that we can do no wrong, right? Because they're not genuinely trying to help us. Again, it's a lot of the time a money move, a money grab. And unfortunately, a lot of them lead us astray in an attempt to pad their pockets, fill their wallets and shit. Because again, it's an easy lane and an easy market to pander and pacify women and tell us what we want to hear versus what we need to hear so that we can get the desired results. And like I said, a lot of us, we want those masculine, strong, providing, protecting, no nonsense, leading, teaching, great father figure, great husband type of guys. And I'm sorry, the way that we are going about obtaining them these days, ass backwards. We cannot be trusted. Where a lot of the times, I gotta be honest, we have no real value, no real use outside of maybe the bedroom, if that. And again, men are just not feeling relationship, that they're just not feeling us today. And so I want to get into, what some of those reasons are as far as men not really trusting us and what we can do about it. Okay. Y'all, we can hit 200. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, and let's get into the first thing on our list. Okay. So, ladies, a lot of y'all like to pretend as though, once again, women are completely innocent. We do no wrong. Everything that happens to us, we play no role in. It's all the men's fault. And again, we're picture perfect. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that is absolute bullshit. And nobody is being honest enough with us to tell us that we're on bullshit, which is why we just keep perpetuating the same cycles. We keep feeding into the same narratives. We keep getting the same results. All right. A lot of y'all, ladies, just hear me out. Not all of us, but a lot. We ain't shit. I don't even trust you as a woman. Oh shit. Did I say that? Yep. Get over here. Whoopsie. Yeah. Let me say that again. I, as a woman, don't even trust a lot of females today. And it's a lot of my sisters out there with the same exact sentiments. So, if we can't even trust each other, not on a large scale, as women, what in the hell makes you believe that a man trusts you enough to marry you, give you a family, take care of you? What makes us believe that men trust us or can trust us? A lot of us today are this selfish. Y'all give us 235 likes. This is a major reason why so many men today do not trust women. And I already know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from this list that we're going to bring up today, but it is what it is. And I know I'm going to get a lot of women that say, oh, Danica, she hates women. See, that sounds like you got a problem with yourself, because what kind of woman says that she can't trust her sister? And what kind of woman says that she can't trust women? See, it's those type of women. That's a red flag. Bullshit. Okay? A lot of y'all can't even trust your own mama. So don't do that. Miss me with that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. A lot of us are extremely selfish, extremely entitled. We feel like men should bow down to us, give us whatever we want, when we want it, how we want it. We have no regard for the respect of the man. We have no regard for his feelings, what he desires. It's all about how can a man please me? How can a man make me better? We don't sit and think for 1 second, okay, what can I do to add on in a positive way to a man's life? If you even listen to a lot of us today, when it comes to us expressing what we want in a man or in a relationship or whatever the case is, it all goes back to what a man can do for me. Hardly ever do you hear women say, okay, well, but I can offer him this. But I'm this type of woman and I can do this. Hardly ever do we give a damn about what we can do in exchange for any damn thing. It's all about how can this man improve my life. Hardly ever do we sit down and think to ourselves, well, damn, what makes me such a great perk? What sets me apart? What makes a man want to choose me, pick me? And then a lot of y'all go into, oh, y'all pick me, bitches. Y'all pick me. Y'all this, y'all that. Y'all want a man so bad. We all do. Stop it. We all want a man to love us, honor us, take care of us, provide for us, protect us. Girl, shut up. We all want to be picked. However, we do absolutely and offer absolutely nothing in order to be picked. It's nothing that sets you apart from the next selfish ass female. Let's just be real. It's like, oh, I want a man to do this. I want a man to do that. I need a man to do this. I need a man to do that. And hardly ever do we say, oh, okay, well, what kind of woman do I need to be for that man to keep that type of man? Not ever. Hardly ever. And what we can do, ladies, thank you, Eugene, for being a channel member for 19 months. He says all women need to do is be supportive to their man, and the man will give the support back. It's really not much to do. You know what I mean? And it could all be so simple, Eugene. You know what I'm saying? It could all be so simple. But because we live in this society to where we are taught to be selfish, it contributes to men saying the hell with it. How can I trust somebody to be there for me when they're all about themselves, when they're self-absorbed, when everything revolves around them? And what we need to do, ladies, to help with men trusting us more is to drop the selfish act. Stop all the selfish antics. Start thinking about, okay, if I want this type of man, what do I need to be for that type of man? You know what I'm saying? What do I need to do to make sure that I am also taking into consideration this man's thoughts, his feelings, his desires, what he needs? We need to get in the habit of doing that. We have so many females out there today telling us, you're the prize. A man should worship you. You give birth. You're the queen. You're the goddess. You run the world, right? And it really ingrains it into us that it's okay to be selfish as a woman. And all it does is hinder us and hold us back from obtaining the quality men that we want, need, and desire. Y'all can front all y'all want and act like, oh, I don't need no man. I don't want no man. Whatever, sis. I see you behind the scenes crying. I hear you behind the scenes complaining. I know how to help you out. But you got to put on this facade like, oh, I'm all good. I'm strong. I'm independent. I got it. You don't. You don't. And what's very unfortunate is that a lot of us will have to continuously hold it down by ourselves because we cannot break away from the selfishness, from the entitled, I deserve behavior. You don't deserve shit that you don't put in the work for. And no woman hardly is telling us that. Again, a bunch of pacifying and pandering. Oh, you perfect. It ain't your fault. You the queen. You the prize. Men are supposed to do X, Y, and Z for you. But what we need to do is get in the habit of telling each other what we are supposed to do. Without a fight, without the name calling, without the deflection. Thank you, Ralph. We can hit 400. Y'all give us 373 likes. He says, just subscribe. Keep doing the Lord's work. Should men with no kids date single mothers? How old are you? Now, this is very touchy of a question, but I'm going to be honest, right? It's a very touchy question for me because I know personally a lot of great, dope ass single mothers, right? And I personally feel like they would make great wives, great girlfriends, great mothers, the whole 9 yards, right? However, if you're just starting off and you're, a little younger, you have no children of your own, and she has multiple children, I would personally say no. Okay? That's just my opinion. And the reason why I say that, Ralph, is because when you're first starting off as a young man, you want to make sure that you're able to solidify your foundation first. And when you have children brought into the mix, it could just really make things a little bit more complicated as far as, the amount of accommodating that you have to do, a lot of the adjusting that you have to do. Like, kids bring on extra responsibility and they require more money and more time and more effort and more energy and more love and all of that. And it's beautiful. However, when you're starting off as a young man and you don't have children of your own and stuff like that, like, it could really, I would say this, it could really hold you back. And I know it sounds so bad. I know it's so many single mothers right now. Like, this bitch, easy for you to say, ho. Let's see what happens to you if you have some kids and your husband leave you. You gonna eat these words, bitch. No, I'm not. See, unlike y'all, I can be selfless and place myself in somebody else's shoes and be understanding of why they would not deal with certain things, right? Being with a woman when you're starting off and you're a young man and you have no children and she does, it can slow you down because now you have to not only account for her and yourself, but additional people that maybe you did not plan for yet. We have got to get in the habit of planning for our children, Black people especially. Nobody plans for their children. And then we wonder why we're always struggling, we're always behind and having to play catch up. We are in the habit so much so of working backwards that it really does us a disservice within our community, Black people especially. Right? We start our children off with nothing. We have our babies and then hope for the best. That's wrong. Right? So me personally, Ralph, if you're just starting off and you're younger, you have no children, I would personally say, no, don't do it. Now, are there exceptions? Sure. I would say if she only had one child, that's cool. But multiple, that just can get a lot sticky, and it could really stunt a lot of growth and just kind of slow up your process. You know what I mean? So me personally, no. If you have no kids and you're younger and you're starting off, no. And that's my opinion. All right. We can hit 400, y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay, so Ralph says he's 27. He said he's 27, house, 3 acres, and I'm an auto body tech. Okay, so you got a lot going on for yourself. It's like you have a strong foundation for a family. But in my personal opinion, Ralph, I would say no. Unless she was like an exceptional woman and she only had one child, then cool. You know. But other than that, my personal opinion would be no. Because again, like, you want to be able to, I don't know, plan your family first. You know what I'm saying? You want to plan those things out a little bit better. You know, that's my personal opinion. You know, and that's the one of the greatest reasons why myself, as a married woman, have not had my children yet. You know, now we're working on it now, but you know, we have to really get things in order first. We want to make sure that the foundation is solidified. I don't want to bring babies into, you know, fucking a sinking ship. I don't want that, you know, to where I gotta constantly every day try to throw water out to keep us from, like, I'm not doing that. Oh, scoop the water out the boat, we're gonna drown. I don't want to, we don't need to be like that, you know. So me personally, Ralph, I would say you're doing well, sounds like, for yourself. But would I tell my brother or my son that is doing pretty well for himself to get with a single mother? No. That's young like that? No. Unless, again, she only had one child. Or was only dealing with one baby daddy. Or not dealing with him at all. I don't know, y'all. That's my opinion. Y'all get mad if y'all want to, but I'm going to be honest. If my son came to me, it's like, Mama, you know, should I deal with a single mother? I would tell him, son, get your ass over here, son. Do you have enough funds for her son? Okay. Do you have enough quarters for her daughters? You know that and if you gotta scramble and scrape, I would say no. That is my opinion. And let me say this, I would say the same thing to my sisters. So whatever I'm saying to my brother, I would say the same thing to my sister. If my sister told me that she was 27, no kids, her own house, doing well for herself, should she get with a baby daddy? I would be like, no. Hell no. If my daughter came to me and was like, Mama, should I get with this baby daddy? And she's doing good. Hell no. That's just me though. Do what you want to do. There's exceptions. Okay. If she's exceptional, then there's exceptions. But personally, on white paper, flat out on the paper, hell no. That's just me. That's just me. Unless she is a phenomenal woman. Hey, badass, is it Shaz? She says, love your channel. You're helping me so much. Peace to y'all. Let me say this, badass Shaz. I'm so grateful that we have beautiful young ladies, older ladies, whatever ladies, queens, goddesses, Mother Earths, you know, on the platform that are really internalizing the message and not taking it the wrong way. You know, it's very refreshing when I can have my sisters come on and say, you know what, you're really actually helping me. You know, I may not have liked the way that you said certain things, or you may have hurt my feelings a little bit, but you know, I think you're keeping it real and you're actually helping us out. Thank you. Okay, because that's all I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do. Y'all give us 417 likes. Thank you. Is it Divine? He says, if you get with a single mother and y'all have a child and y'all break up, you can't just bring your child McDonald's. See what I'm saying? Now they said that was fake, Divine. They said that was fake, Divine. That was a skit. That wasn't legit. But at the same time, we can still find teachable moments within that. If you get with a single mom and y'all together for a long time, too, you might still have to cash out on them kids. You know, you may be held responsible from what y'all taught me for them kids, even though they ain't yours. So just be careful with it. You know, just be careful with it. You know, again, if she's a great woman and you feel like she's the exception, do what you do, but watch my shoes. But you know, just be cautious. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be cautious and make sure that you still got enough money to bring everybody a happy meal. All right. Everybody has to have a happy meal, okay? Period. Whether you with her or not. Now, yeah, let's get back into our list. See, that's what I love about us, but it's also something that we gotta work on. Like, I love that we can go into different levels and layers of the conversation and all of that, but we gotta get back on track. You know, we gotta get back on track. We're gonna always keep it teachable, but let's just keep it on target, okay? Let's keep it on target. All right. Now, so the first thing that we have is a lot of the selfishness that we see from women today, which contributes to a lot of men not trusting us. Men feel like they don't get a voice. They don't get to be heard. They get left out as far as what their desires are. And it's just like, well, I can't trust. How can I trust a woman that is all about herself? What if I'm down and out? What if I'm on the decline? What if I'm struggling? You know, I've been holding her down all this time, but what if I fall on hard times? Can I trust her to look out for me? Can I trust her to still stick by my side? And with a lot of us women being so selfish today, no. No. Let me even say this. A lot of men feel like the only reason why a lot of women are with them in the first place is for what they have and what they can do for the woman and not for the quality of the man that he is. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of these hypergamous, whole-natured females out here today, which is why a lot of the men today do not trust women. Now, what do we mean by hypergamous whole nature? Okay, what we mean by hypergamous whole nature is this. Women today are all about capitalizing, manipulating, gaining, stripping resources, and dipping. It's all about the upgrade. And that can be very much so a turnoff for a lot of men and a big factor into why a lot of men do not trust women. They already feel like you're only there, once again, for what they have, i.e. their resources, their money, their properties, their whatever, their assets. However, a lot of us really don't have any assets outside of that ass and that's it. And so it's like, well, I don't really know if she'll stick around if, again, I shall fall on hard times, or if another man presents himself and let's say that he's, you know, better off than me. And when I say better off, I'm talking about in different areas and aspects. So the way that a lot of women today are wired, and y'all give us 436 likes, the way that a lot of us women today are wired is all about how can I swing upward, right? A lot of men call it monkey branching, right? So how can I start off here, then swing there, then swing here? Like it's an ongoing thing. So a lot of men don't trust us to be stationary, to commit. They don't trust us to be faithful, to be loyal. Right? How do I know, especially with the way that a lot of women are set up today, how do I know when the next man that comes along that is, I don't know, taller than me, has more muscles than me, has a better car than me, more money, more popular? How do I know that hypergamous holdout nature won't kick in and you'll leave me behind. And here's the thing. A lot of women will try to deflect and say, oh, y'all are just so insecure. Why are men so insecure these days? You should be so secure within yourself as a man that you don't worry about it. Why you worried about what the next man got and, all of that? Like, not so fast. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not so fast, ma'am. See, we really be knowing how to try to flip and reverse, right? We really be trying to use the Uno reverse in life, don't we, ladies? Well, it ain't my fault that you so insecure. You should be so secure within yourself as a man that you ain't even tripping off this, that, and the other. Not so fast, ma'am. Now, y'all know damn well that's highly disingenuous for y'all to try to flip the tables and flip the script and act as though, men are just so insecure and, he should be so solidified within himself that he's not worried about you dipping off with the next man. Bullshit. As a matter of fact, a lot of us today are taught to do that very thing, which is why so many men do not trust us. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to turn my fan on. Got a little hot up in here. These lights. We are taught to be hypergamous hoes by nature, right? Girl, you can always do better. We got options. Girl, you ain't got to settle. We can have a good ass man right there in our grasp. And because we are so indoctrinated with this hypergamous hold out nature to always try to leap and jump on to the next best thing, that any human in their right mind would question the loyalty, the sincerity of a group of people that, again, were taught to always try to improve, always go on to the next. So this is absolutely a reason why men don't trust women today. It's like, oh, girl, well, he was hot last year, but he ain't popping this year. So, you might need to just upgrade, Divine, he got him a new, I don't know, y'all so damn basic. He got him a new Camaro. So you might want to go ahead and get with Divine because, your man, he driving a Toyota. The fuck? Like, come on here. Yeah, but it's paid off. Little do you know, Divine paying mortgages on that damn Camaro. He broke as a motherfucking joke. Yeah, y'all just be so consumed by appearances. But the Toyota is paid off. But because, again, a lot of this hypergamous holdout nature, it's like, girl, I feel like I need to go ahead and move on because. And what we need to do as women is get out of that mindset of always trying to upgrade and replace every man. Like, a lot of the time, let's be honest, we have a good man. We have a good thing. But because we're listening to what other women are telling us to do, or we're constantly comparing, we're always in competition. We don't know how to be loyal. We don't know how to settle down. Listen up, ladies. Settling down is not settling. Get your ass back. Whoopsie. Get over here. Settling down is not settling. We are being taught that once you get with a man and you commit to him and you stick with him. You know, the same man that was with you when you were down and out, helping your ass out to improve. We're taught that if we stick with that man, oh, you settling, girl, you can do better. We're taught that being comfortable is settling. That's bullshit. We're taught that committing to a good man is settling. If that man does not have, you know, luxury this and luxury that and able to do all of these grand, immaculate things. Like, come on, y'all. That's where that delusion kicks in. Yeah, the math ain't mathing, big bully. Let me sip my orange juice. Thank you, Jay Silas. Much love from San Antonio. Take shout out to San Antonio. Y'all give us 500 likes. Thank you, R1993. He says, modern women assume too much. Yeah, we assume that it's better over there. But a lot of times it's an illusion. We just be so blinded by looks and appearances that we don't even take the time out to really see if a man is legit. Thank you, Mikkel. Being selfish is in female nature, but not being self-aware about it causes too much chaos. Okay, let's go here with the Mikkel. It's levels to selfishness, right? Being selfish in order to, let's say, protect yourself from being taken advantage of or taken for granted and things of that sort. I feel like that should be in everybody's nature to, again, self-preservation, like to preserve oneself, to make sure that, you know, I look out for me. What we're seeing, though, Mikkel, is hypergamous whole nature. Okay. And selfishness to where it's like we don't even give a damn how we are affecting the next person. Right? So it's like, okay, well, yeah, it's only logical and wise to look out for oneself, to make sure that, you know, I'm not being harmed, to make sure that I'm safe. That's cool. Again, it's levels to being selfish. I feel like we all should be selfish to a certain degree. But what we see today with a lot of women is, again, us just really being entitled and taking advantage of other people. Like we're hurting other people in the process. That's when it's dangerous. That's when that selfishness is a problem. When you're hurting somebody else. When you're neglecting somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That deserves to be looked out for. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not going to say, well, fuck you and what you're going through and your feelings. I want to do this, even at the expense of, you know, your comfort or your mental health or whatever the case is. That's what I see a lot of women do today, which turns a lot of you men off from wanting to settle down. You know what I'm saying? From trusting women. You can't trust somebody to where it's all about them at the expense of you. Even to your demise, like, I'm selfish. I'm going to just take and strip away from you. That's where it gets dangerous. So again, I find no issue in us as human beings, that being in our nature to be selfish as far as preserving oneself to make sure that one is safe. But when you're all about selfish motive to the point to where you're harming other people and you're stepping on other people in the process, that's when it's an issue. And a lot of us do that, especially in regards to our relationships, because we feel like, you know, a man is supposed to just always sacrifice himself for my happiness, for my peace. This is one of the major reasons why I take such a great issue with my brother saying things like, well, happy wife, happy life. That is the most stupid shit that I can ever hear especially a married man, say? You know what I'm saying? Because where do you come into the picture? You know, marriage and relationships are about balance, duality, being complementary, not about just making sure one party is happy and one party is satisfied while you're not. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like we all have to get out of that mentality of just being so self-absorbed and entitled to where we step and shit on the people that we're in relationships with, that we're supposed to be looking out for and caring about too. You know, and in addition to us being selfish as women, another thing that factors in to men not trusting us, I cannot drive this point home enough, is that hypergamous whole nature. Now, Mikhail, one can argue and say that being hypergamous is in a female nature, and I would not argue that. But that's where I had to add in the hoe to it, right? The reason why we say hypergamous whole nature is because although it's in a female nature to want to get with a man that is able to propel her forward, to help her to advance and elevate in life. We want men that are more well off than us, more smart than us, more financially stable than us, the whole nine, more successful. We want, that's in our nature as women to want that. But the whole tied into that makes it extremely dangerous and makes men really not trust women. And let's get into why. See, with the hypergamous being combined with the holdout nature, it really gets women into this mode of being very one-dimensional when it comes to selecting men, right? Oh, who's the sexiest though? Who drives the nicest car though? Who's the most popular though? You know? Versus who's the one that is better suited for me? Who's the one that is able to take care of me the best in all elements, not just monetarily? And so many of us just focus on the holdout aspects, like the material. When I say holdout, we're talking about the very superficial elements of what a quality man is, right? And we really do need to get out of that behavior and mentality, ladies, because what you guys do is make it to where men in general do not trust women to, once again, commit, be loyal, be faithful, and you make them question why they're doing certain things in the first place, right? So why do I work so hard if I'm going to get with a chick, and when the next man comes along that maybe makes $5,000 more than me, petty asses, right? She gonna leave me to get with him. You know, why do I work so hard to do X, Y, and Z for this woman when the next man that comes around that maybe, you know, looks this particular way, you know, she'll leave me for it's the whole out nature that goes into the hypergamy today. That's an issue. To where it's like I can't even trust her to, again, be stable, be stationary, be committed. We're too fickle. A lot of women today are just too fickle. And what we need to do to fix this is to really bring everything into perspective. Really try to analyze, okay, what does this man do for me? Not only on a financial, not only in a financial realm, but how does he make me feel emotionally, mentally? Does he stimulate me in, you know, ways to where I'm actually improving, evolving, becoming a better version of myself? Because let's not get it twisted, you guys. Ladies, we need to be getting with men that can evolve us in more ways than just, again, the material. Are y'all following me with that? So let's give an example. So many of us women today will pull up like this. Hold on, let's pull up. Y'all give us 537 likes. How many women today will pull up like this? I don't really care about, a man being, smart and all wise and intelligent and shit, trying to teach me, trying to love me, trying to look out for me and shit. I don't really care about all of that. I just need me a man that's gone, pad my pockets real nicely, treat me like a real woman's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the motherfucking prize. Make sure he got all the motherfucking money. See, I don't really care about all that extra shit. Like, I don't really care about, a man, trying to, stimulate me mentally. Like, nigga, where the money at? You know what I'm saying? I'm fuck nigga free. You know what I'm saying? I need the motherfucking finances. That's how we pull up. And we can be so fixated on being hypergamous hoes, looking for the next level up when it comes to, once again, the monetary and the materialistic aspect, to where we will completely not even focus on the quality of that man's character, what he is actually able to do for you on a holistic level. You know what I'm saying? Mona says I'm weak. No, I'm weak. Hold on. Thank you, Sister George. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all. That's how they be out here. And then we'll completely neglect all of the important elements of what makes a man a quality man all the way around. So we'll say, fuck these niggas. I don't need them outside of the motherfucking shit. Where the money at? Right? And then, okay, let's say you get that man with the money, but let's say that he does not know how to lead you properly. He does not know how to teach you properly. Right? He's not really able to protect you like you need him to. Yeah, he can put the money in your hand, gross sister. But other than that, he really is useless. And so that's where we can get into those relationships, ladies, to where we feel unfulfilled, to where we feel like, oh yeah, he does that, he pays for this, but he don't ever do this, and I just don't feel like he sees me, or I don't feel like he really cares about me, and I don't really feel like he really understands me, because you're really only honing in on what a man can do for you monetarily and not what he can do for you holistically. Right? Again, finances are important. Don't sleep on that, and I won't. However, it's other components that go into what makes a man quality. And a lot of us be passing up some good quality ass men all because he doesn't drive this or he doesn't make this. And it's like, but he is providing for you though. But he loves you though. But he teaches you though. He looks out for you though. He protects you though. And it's like, well, but he got this though. And so I need to go over there. Which again ties into why a lot of men just don't even want to trust or deal with women at all. Not when it comes to relationships and commitment. I'll have sex with you. I'll party with you. Kick it, whatever. But that's it. Because I can't trust a woman to appreciate my contributions without being a hypergamous hoe looking for the next best come up. When I'm a good guy. Like, I'm a great candidate for a husband, a father, the whole nine. I am that. But because I don't trust you to really see my value, see my worth, because you're always on the lookout for something new, for something better, for something bigger, for something whatever. I just don't really trust women. And what we need to do, once again, ladies, is get in the habit of holistically looking at men to see how they really benefit us outside of just money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hate, oh, I know. Some really pick me mammy shit, right? I know. I really hate how we place too much emphasis on finances. While it's important, we really make it the end all be all when it comes to choosing quality men. And it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Women teaching you to constantly level up, constantly upgrade, constantly replace. Man, ladies, you have no idea the blessings you could be blocking from yourself. I've seen women leave good quality men because, well, you're too boring because you don't try to do this and you don't have this and you don't strive for this. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about very superficial things they want the man to strive for. And it's like, look, I'm trying to make sure that we're solidified and stable. You're trying to be flashy. I'm trying to make sure that we're good for the next generations to come. But because you want me to blow all my money on the fucking purse or some shoes with red on the damn bottom, or, for this type of car so you can show off in front of your damn friends, like, you're gonna replace me? This is what happens. And before you know it, a lot of us women today leave men with a very sour taste in their mouths where it's like, I would rather just bet on myself and be by myself than to get with a woman and potentially pour or invest so much into her that she takes it for granted, and then she ultimately just tries to leave me for somebody that she perceives to be better, right? Because like I said earlier, a lot of those guys that we end up leaving good quality men for that look like they had it going on more so than him, them men be the brokest of them all. All his money was, like I said, his car note is a mortgage. And guess what? He ain't even got his own place. Priorities all backwards. But because so many of us are superficial, short-sighted, one-dimensional, we set ourselves up for failure. And then we wonder why good quality men don't trust us to be loyal, to be committed, to be appreciative. Y'all give us 605 likes. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Look, we're going to keep it 1,000, okay? Hustling all the way backwards. Yeah, the growth system. Well, I need all the motherfucking money. I don't really care about, no man being able to stimulate me mentally. Bitch, what a Benjamin said. Fuck that. And then before you know it, you getting fucked over. Talking about fuck that. You getting ready to get fucked over and don't even know it. Yeah, because my new man, he got him a new car. Where he live at, sis, in his car, but at least it's better than my last dude. I mean, girl, he drove a motherfucking Toyota. Motherfucking Camry, bitch. Anybody got time for that? Yeah, it was paid off, but girl, what I look like in a motherfucking Toyota Camry? Bitch, it looked like you ain't on the bus, bitch. It looked like you ain't walking. The fuck? That's what it looked like to me. It looked like stability. Yeah, the priorities be just jacked up. And then we wonder why we just ain't got shit popping. I don't know why y'all laughing. Look, y'all know I'm not lying, though. Look, Charles. Thank you, Mikkel. It says nobody is teaching them the word interdependent in a relationship. They only know the word independent. Yes. See, when it comes to a relationship, it's again about duality. It's about how we can be complementary to one another. I can depend on you. I can rely on you. And you can depend on me. You can rely on me. That's how you bring about that stability, that security, right? Now, ladies, There's nothing wrong with you wanting a man that's financially well off and set, that makes good, decent money. Nothing wrong with that. But again, we have got to stop being so short-sighted and one-dimensional when it comes to that. We make that again the end all be all. Like, yeah, he got this kind of money, or he has these materials, but he's not able to, I don't know, again, provide you with that stability and security that every woman looks for. He doesn't know how to guide you and lead you. He's not mentally equipped to continue to build. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's so true, Mikhail. I got my Sister George. Thank you so much. And y'all be sure to go and subscribe to the Breakdown, A Woman's Perspective. They have very dope content. R93 says astrology chicks are the worst in my opinion. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. I myself, I don't even get into all of that. Like, they be like, yeah, the zodiac sign. See, I'm not compatible with a Scorpio because I'm an Aquarius, and so we gonna bump heads. Scorpios, they're real stubborn and all of this. I'm just like, bitch, you stubborn too. I don't know. It just be a little much for me with the whole, astrology and like, I feel like it can have some merit to it. Don't get me wrong, but some of us, like, we take it to the whole extreme to where it's just like, no, you cannot be with that. You cannot do that. That's gonna conflict. That's gonna, like, I'm a whole Aquarius married to a Scorpio, and according to astrology and all of that, we're supposed to not be together, but we're thriving. So, so I don't know. Did I get everybody? Before we move head along to the next thing on our list. Okay, I got Mikhail. Okay, I think I got everybody. If not, I apologize. I apologize, y'all. We got a little bit to get to talking, man. Okay, I think I did. I think I'm doing good. Look, and that's all that matters. No, I'm not a Scorpio, John. My husband is a Scorpio. I'm an Aquarius. And according to like the people that's like really deep into astrology, it's like, oh no, you're not compatible, just like what? Because Scorpios, they're like this and they're like that. And when you really break it down, it's like, aren't we all? You know what I'm saying? Like the different attributes that they give to certain signs, it's like it can apply to every sign. So I just don't look, I just take bits and pieces. So far we got, it's the selfishness of a lot of females today, which is why a lot of men don't trust women. Okay. Then next we have the hypergamous whole nature. Okay. Always looking for the next best thing on the superficial level, right? To where men feel like no matter what they do, they can't trust a woman to commit and be, again, stationary, Now the next thing on our list, y'all, let me gloss my list for this. A lot of women are not going to agree with this. They're going to feel like I am off code. They're going to feel like I'm off base with this. But hear me out. Okay. The sisterhood loyalty. Hear me out. Now, a lot of women will say, oh my God. See, that's why we don't like you now, Danica. That's why you're not a part of the sisterhood now, Danica. Because you supposed to be loyal to the real women's. You supposed to be loyal to us. You supposed to look out for your sister. You supposed to always side with your sister over any man. I don't give a damn if it's your husband. I don't give a damn if it's your brother. I don't give a damn if the man is right. You're supposed to always be loyal to the motherfucking sisterhood. And that's false. And this is exactly why many men do not trust women today. Again, ladies, this does not apply to all of us, but it's a good majority, baby, that it does. We, ladies, have been taught on extreme sides of spectrums. Hear me out, let me break it down, okay? We are being taught to be loyal to the sisterhood code to a fault. Now, am I going to look out for my sisters? Absolutely. If I see somebody is doing my sister wrong, y'all know I'll be the first one to pull up like, what, bitch? Do we have a problem, bitch? Hold on, what had happened? Y'all know I'm the first one. I will stand up for my sisters when she's in the right. Okay? When she's in the right, I will stand up proudly for my sisters. I'll pull up skirt. However, what we are being taught today is to always co-sign, get behind, and stand in solidarity with our sister, even when they're on bullshit. And that, ma'am, I cannot and will not do. Men don't trust this because a lot of us will allow women, females, damn it, okay, to get all up in the mix of our relationships, our family dynamics, our structure, our order, marriage, finances, you name it. We allow females, the sisterhood, to get all up in the mix and start to dictate what we should do within our marriages and our relationships with our men. And because so many women today especially will side with the most destructive, counterproductive, ass backwards females over her man, men just do not trust being in relationships and being committed to women today. Because the first time that one of her sisterhood, sister called female friends step in and tell her what to do and how to do it and what she shouldn't be doing and all of this, she's going to side with her over me. And I'm the one fucking and feeding her. I'm the one protecting her, looking out for her, loving her, supporting her, investing in her. And even with all of that, she will still side with the most low vibrational, what a real man's is at, with all the motherfucking attitude females. With Lord Farquaad wigs on and Vampire in Brooklyn mustaches and sideburns and baby hairs and wet and wavy. Getting finessed like Michaela Pink. And y'all are just be eating it up. You don't know what you're talking about. That's my good sis. She told me that I ain't gotta do shit for you. She told me that I am the motherfucking prize. Michaela told me, bitch, that I am the motherfucking prize hoe. You damn right. You damn right. I'm gonna listen to Michaela Pink. Michaela Pink told me, bitch, don't ever buy no nigga shit. Don't ever listen to my motherfucking man. I'm the motherfucking prize. I am. Bitch. The fuck? And where the money at? This is why so many men today are like, I wish I still had that video. I'm gonna clip it, y'all, and I'm gonna put it on here. Y'all remember that little clip I took when we was talking about who are we talking about? Cam Newton. That girl was like, Look, you got me mad at stuff. Y'all remember that damn clip? I'm gonna add it in here when I find it. You got a man mad at stuff. If you feel like he's going to allow another person outside of himself within his relationship to start calling shots, to start taking control, a lot of us are being submissive to the sisterhood, but then have a whole problem being submissive to your damn man. Make it make sense for me. For me. Being submissive is so outdated. Being submissive is just so degrading. I'm my own motherfucking boss. But then you have no issue being submissive to your friends, to your mama, to your sister, to your co-workers, to bitches on YouTube. You don't even know that hoe. You don't even know her. And you all up in the damn video typing this shit. Facts this because I am the motherfucking prize. I need to listen to you. But don't even want to listen to your damn man. This is why men don't trust women. The sisterhood loyalty. But then at the same time, you can't even get that same loyalty to your damn man. Let me sip. Hold on. Let me sip. I be confusion. I be hella confusion. I'm like, hold on. Hold on. Y'all mean to tell me, bitch, that you can give all of your love, support, money, bitch, to Michaela motherfucking Pink. All your trust, all your loyalty. But you can't turn around and give that same type of motherfucking energy to the man that you sleep with at night. Something ain't right. Damn it. I say something motherfucking ain't right. I wish the fuck I would listen to somebody else over the person that provides, protects, leads, teaches, invests, supports me. Did I mention pipe me down? I wish I would. Not wipe me down, bitch. Pipe me down. I wish the fuck I would. Because these very females that y'all will listen to and give all your loyalty to will be the last ones helping you when you fall on hard times. Y'all laughing? I'm dead ass serious. The moment that you leave your man and look for her love and support, she gonna be nowhere to be found. She gonna be like, well, girl. That's when she gonna start feeding you the strong, independent lines. Well, girl, you strong, you independent. You ain't need him no way. And you struggling like a motherfucker. You sure about that? You sure you strong, independent, don't need him? Because you look like you struggle in independent to me. Not strong. This look like struggle in independence. I ain't got time for this motherfucking shit. That's why a lot of men, because the moment her friend get a hold of her mama, any female in her life get a hold of her, any sister from the sisterhood get a hold of her, it's a wrap. Hold on, y'all. Thanks again, Mikhail. Look, it's lonely for a woman when she decides to go against it. Says who? I don't know why y'all laughing. Hold on, Mona. Says who, Mikhail? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. Shine. Hold on. Nicole. Hold on. Thank you, Israel. Let me say this, Mikhail. No, the fuck it's not. Okay? Okay? What was that South Park? Okay? Okay? It is not lonely over him. Let me tell y'all something. That is a extremely bad misconception. Teresa, look. Okay. That is a terrible misconception, which we need to address. So, Mikhail, a lot of women would think, oh, I have to stay loyal to my sisterhood because, once I'm outcasted, I'm going to be by myself and lonely and bad off. And so I want to always be included. I want to always be accepted. So I got to always stay on the sisterhood's good graces and all of that, right? Wrong. Stop being loyal to bullshit, ladies. Here's what I actually found out and what I see. Y'all know what happens when you go against sisterhood? And that's the thing. We have got to redefine what sisterhood is. When you go against sisterhood, ladies, you actually step into a new realm of queendom, right? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. When you go against sisterhood, you actually open yourself up to new and improved circles, groups, people. I'm not lonely at all. Do you understand me? See, what y'all don't understand is that a lot of y'all that are in the quote unquote sisterhood and trying to stay there, you're the most lonely of them all. Because even within that circle of sisterhood syndrome sadness, to where, everybody is just, miserable and thriving off each other's misery and shit and trauma bonding, that's sad. Again, that is sad. And again, you just really don't have that true fulfillment that you need, right? You don't, because there's no real connection in sadness. It's no real connection in anger. Like, yeah, we bond off being angry. We bond off being sad and fed up. That's not fulfilling. That's very draining and toxic. And so when y'all are operating within those sisterhood realms, that's the most lonely shit you could ever be a part of. Because everybody's always fueling each other off of misery. You're constantly reminded every day about how, Men ain't shit. And you're constantly reminded every day about how you're struggling and how you're bad off and how you wish you had this and how you that is miserable. Y'all got all those women around you and miserable as hell, lonely as hell, because you can never truly connect. Not in a fulfilling way, not to where you're healing. You're just dealing. You're not healing the problem. You're just dealing with the problem, and that's what sisterhood is. It's dealing with problems, not healing from problems. And so when you actually go against that and you separate yourself and you start to see, the negative patterns, it's like, hold on, we're not really fixing anything. We're just complaining. We're offering ass backwards, destructive solutions. I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get out of this. You actually vibrate on a new frequency. And what you will notice, ladies, is that you will start to attract other women around you that are healed or healing, not dealing. That's what we don't want to be a part of. Thank you, R93. What women gonna do when I'll take their jobs away? I don't know what the hell you talking about. What they've been doing, cash out coochie queening, but we gonna leave that there. Hold on. Listen up. I don't know what you're talking about though, R93. What you mean take the jobs away? I don't know what you're talking about. You start to thrive on a different level because you start to attract better into your life. So not only do you attract a queendom of healed or healing women, right? To where you can find some sense of self, some sense of fulfillment, healthiness, well-being, but you also start to attract new and improved men. And that is what a lot of us are looking for. A lot of us are looking for those, high vibrational, providing, protecting, masculine, healthy, whole men to be a part of our lives. But you cannot attract those caliber of men operating within the confines of a sisterhood. It's too destructive. It's too bitter. You vibrate too low. High quality men don't see you when you're that low. Are you feeling me? So, Mikhail is actually not lonely. Very fulfilling. And what's even more crazy is that you can be even more fulfilled with half the people. A fraction of the sisterhood. All you need is what? Maybe 5 good girlfriends in your life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that many. And you so damn fulfilled. So that's a misconception, thinking that, oh, well, I don't want to be alone. No, you won't. But that's the reason why men, a lot of men can't trust women, because it's like you got too much of your loyalty going into other women and not the relationship, not into me. And I can't trust my woman to be my woman under my roof, because a lot of men understand the power and the influence that a lot of other women have on women today, to where we will override our man with whatever a woman say, a female, not even a woman, a female says, a bitter, broken one at that has not healed and is not healing and just dealing. We will take her word over our man. This is why men today cannot trust us. We don't even listen to whole, healthy women. We listen to bitter, broken, shattered women. They have no intention on healing or doing better, just complaining. And men like, I can't deal with that. I can't trust my woman to be a woman, to be my woman. Ain't that some shit? I can't trust my woman to be my woman because she has too much of a dedication and a loyalty to a sisterhood of brokenness. And what we need to do to fix this, ladies, is stop okaying bullshit. Like the moment that you feel like, oh, that's wrong, or no, that's not quite right, call it out or distance yourself. We don't do it. We be backing everything that females say, not even women. We know damn well that's wrong. For example, shall we bring up delete black male babies? So many of y'all was silent as fuck when that was being pushed. Like, it was becoming very popular to say that shit. Nobody said a damn thing, even if you disagree with it. That's just one example. And that's a major example. But you're so loyal. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing though. Oh no, I don't agree with that. I think that's wrong, but I ain't gonna say nothing because it's bullshit. Why not say anything? Why bite your tongue when it comes to that? We need to stop being so afraid, ladies, of calling things out when we know it's wrong when it comes to the women around us. Fuck being a part of a circle. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to be to your own demise, who cares? I don't care to be a part of something that's destructive, because it's only a matter of time before it destroys me. Mark my words. Every female that's on some counterproductive bullshit when it comes to being balanced and calling out the hypocrisies and the nonsense, they are going to eat all of it. All of it. And as quiet as kept, a lot of them already are. They just have to save face. That's the part they're not telling you. And you're so loyal to not calling out BS to where it's eating you alive. And it's going to block you from getting into those quality relationships that you're looking for, because you're going to blend in too much. You're going to blend in too much with the quote unquote sisterhood that you're loyal to. You'll never evolve into queendom. You never get to be a part of something so fulfilling. You never get to attract and accept high vibrational men into your life. Y'all have got to get in the habit of not being afraid of calling shit out. Never be loyal to a fault. Never be loyal blindly. That's what we need to do to counter that. Because to be honest, a lot of men just don't trust women to be their women. Can I say something? And it's going to be a little bit touchy. But a lot of us, we are giving off very lesbian vibes. Oh shit, nigga, you gonna go there? Whoopsie. Lord. Let me sip. Hold on. I gotta say this. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. A lot of us are giving off very lesbian-esque vibes when it comes to the sisterhood. Like, it's to a point to where I kind of understand why men don't trust us in that regard, because it's like, she might as well be your man. she might as well be your man. Like that, like you do everything that she say. You always regurgitating everything that she say. Well, my friend said, well, Keisha said, well, Samantha said, well, Linda said, well, Lisa said, well, is Lisa, Samantha, Linda, are they giving you the dick? Because I can't tell the motherfucking difference. And so, I mean, it's like, damn, is that your guy? Or girl, don't play with me. That's sis. That's sus. Well, this looking kind of sus. If you ask me, sis. A little bit suspect to me. I mean, these women just be dictating y'all whole lives, telling y'all what to do, how to do it, and y'all just be super obedient, super submissive. Y'all be super saying submissive to a bit, but when it comes to your man, it's all kind of feedback, pushback, rebuttal. Shit. But let your homegirl tell you to do something. You think I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah. Girl, it be real lesbianesque. That's all I'm gonna say. Lesbianesque. Now, if that's how y'all swing, batter up. But a lot of y'all claim not to be that, and y'all be in whole relationships with men. But then when it comes to your man, it's like you don't even let him get a bird in edgewise. Like, what's up with that? But hey, that's just me. That's just me peeping game. You know, and what we need to do about that is start listening to the men that we're actually with over the women that we are, the females that we are interacting with. Start peeping game and analyzing their lives. Okay, she's telling you to do X, Y, and Z, but does she have X, Y, and Z result? Where's her man at while she's telling you what to do with yours? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. You know, that's all I'm going to say. But moving on. Yeah, batter up. Look, Nicole. I mean, if you swing that way, batter up. But a lot of y'all claim not to be battering up. So what's tea? Moving on. Moving on. Moving along. Let's get into our last and final thing, y'all. Because I still got stuff to do. I'm working on my video for tomorrow. I got a little upload for us for our sponsorship, and I got to get that turned in and submitted tonight. So let's wrap it up, y'all. Now this right here, you guys. And again, y'all like the video, share the video. Let's check our likes. I ain't been checking our likes. Y'all, we should have at least 600 likes. But okay, we'll stick with the 595. That's cool. 598. Okay, we almost there. Y'all want to give us two more? Okay, there we go. 602. We appreciate it. But let's get into the last and final thing, you guys. Out of the 4 reasons why men don't trust women today. And the last and final thing is this, y'all. Now, a lot of y'all call it the dating switch. I'm going to call it the getting switch. All right. A lot of women today put on extremely good facades and fronts. We know how to play on a man's nature, right? We know that men, that's the thing, you guys, this is what really pisses me off a little bit. We know what men want, need, and desire from a woman. A lot of this stuff, I believe, is like innate, like we just know. But for some odd reason, we want to go against nature. So what we'll do is we'll be all of the things that we naturally should be as women. But then when we get the man, we switch completely up. A lot of men have fell for this okie doke right here. And they actually married these women to where they felt like, damn, I'm stuck now. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of men are like, you know what? I'd rather not. Because how do I know she's not just putting on this front or this facade so that she can reel me in, use me, abuse me, and then leave me? You know, abuse, and lose me. I ain't got time for that shit. A lot of females today wear a great mask, play a good game. And unfortunately, a lot of us play it too damn well. This is where it pisses me off personally, because it's a lot of good women out there. And I know you guys, y'all fight me up and down when I say that, right? Ain't no good bitches out here. Ain't no good. Ain't no such thing as no good bitch. All these bitches for the streets. All these bitches can't be trusted. All these. Okay, I get it. I know. Okay. It's some good women out there though. And with a lot of us playing these type of mind games, it messes it up for those that actually deserve a good quality man. So even when a woman is displaying qualities and characteristics and traits and elements and aspects of being a worthwhile woman, men don't trust it because so many of them have been duped, finessed, manipulated, tricked. To where it's like, yeah, but I remember that last chick did that same thing and she turned out to be a piece of shit. She was a nightmare. And it ultimately makes men question the sincerity of all women. Period. Because so many women hit that get and switch. Once I get them, I'm going to switch on them. Yeah, I'm going to give him good sex. I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to cook for him. I'm going to clean up after him. I'm not going to argue over petty shit. I'm not going to fight. I'm going to be patient, understanding, nurturing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do all of that. I'm going to be feminine. Oh, I'm going to submit to him. I'm going to do everything that I need to do to get him. But this is what also ties back into the hypergamous whole nature, which makes this extremely scary for a man. Because it's like, okay, but once I get her, will she practice that hypergamous holdout nature on me, though? Once I go ahead and, choose up on her, can I trust her to be faithful, to be loyal to me? How do I know, she won't keep this up? How do I know she will? And what we need to do, ladies, is continue to do those very things that we did to get the man, to keep the man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we can fix this. Don't get him and then be like, oh, got him. No. Don't get him and then be like, got him. Don't do that. Whatever you did to get that man to be interested in you, to choose up on you, to love you, to be with you, you have to keep him by doing those same things. And I would say it should actually elevate and evolve. And you should be doing it so much to where it becomes second nature to you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be a chore anymore. It shouldn't be something to where it's like, oh, I gotta do it. Let me turn it on. Like, it should just be within you to conduct yourself in those very ways that got the man in the first place. Don't hit the get and switch. I'm gonna get him and then I'm gonna switch him. Don't do that. Because I'm telling y'all, that is what's contributing to a lot of men just not trusting women at all. Even when you do come off to be sincere and genuine. Like, I don't get him, girl. Like, he always got his guard up. I'm showing him that I'm this. I'm doing that for him. I just don't know what he wants from me. Well, unfortunately, a lot of females today are very manipulative, heavy in their quote unquote dark femininity bag. And before you know it, a man has let his guard down, opened up, become vulnerable, and women just walk all over him, take advantage of it, take it for granted, use it against him. And now I can't trust women. Even when she does display to me that she is quality, I don't know if it's a genuine quality though. Is it a facade? Is it a finesse? I don't know. So we just have to get in the habit of continuing to do what's necessary to keep the man that we did to get the man. All right, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, a lot of men today just don't trust us at all. And it's becoming a big issue, especially for the women that want to settle down, that are genuine, that realize that, you know, it is a lot of things that we do wrong and we need to clean up and fix up, and they're ready and willing to do that. They're also getting passed up or questioned, second guessed, you know, because of how a lot of the women's nature is today, you know, very genetically modified. It's not natural, it's not organic, you know, it's not healthy. And so what we can do collectively, we need to get on Queendom code, not Sisterhood code. Okay, get on Queendom code and just keep doing what we need to do so that we can bring back that balance and that health to our relationships. All right, so that men can actually see the benefit, the perk. Because I can't stress this enough. Men can do, I'm gonna be honest, men can do good, if not better, by themselves. They can. Now, a lot of y'all will argue, well, so can we, because we strong and we this and we got that. We got our own money. We bosses. Okay, cool. But y'all know it's in our nature to look for men to take care of us so that we can what? Rest and nest in our femininity. Not dark femininity, our divine femininity. Okay? So yeah, you may be able to do X, Y, and Z, but is it in your nature to do that? And how long can you do it? Can you do it as effectively as a man can? Or will you one day get burnt out? Will it have negative effects on you down the line, trying to operate and maneuver like a strong, independent man? So that's my list. Hope y'all were able to take away a lot of gems and jewels. You may not, like my delivery, whatever, but just know that what I'm saying is the truth, and I guarantee you it can help you. All right. But y'all like the video, y'all share the video, y'all subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys for pulling up. I saw we had well over 600 of us in the building. We got 647 likes. I love it. Thank you guys so much for your support, your donations, your subscriptions, your energy, okay, your comments. All of it is very much so appreciated. I take none of you guys for granted. But we're gonna continue to have these type of dope discussions so that we can again get stuff in alignment so that we can thrive. Okay, we need to do more than just get by. We need to thrive. Do more than just survive. Thrive. That's what it's all about. And we can't do that without, operating effectively and collectively and collaborating beautifully within our relationships with our men. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion, which will be Friday, hopefully. Okay. So y'all pull back up with us on Friday for more dope discussions. If not Friday, I definitely will try to see you guys on Sunday. All right. And you guys, we hopefully will have a dope discussion up for you guys tomorrow. It's one of those quick, easy, fun uploads. And if not tomorrow, sometime Saturday. All right. But remember, you guys, we usually go live each and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central. And then Wednesday and Friday at around 5 or 6 p.m. Central. Okay. All right, y'all. But I love y'all. I thank y'all. Shout out to all the queens in the chat, all the kings in the chat. We appreciate it. All of the cloud watchers and haters. Hey, baby. Yeah, we still doing great. We're still thriving. Yes. I'm glad you're able to see. Okay, I'm glad you're able to see. But I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace.